Hi friends, this is Jeannie and welcome to my channel. Now let's talk about third wave. There's an uproar in the world because of the Delta variant. American and European countries are worried that the Delta variant will cause the next wave of the COVID. Even in India, people are worried that there might be third wave because of the Delta variant. Now what is this Delta plus variant and when can this third wave happen? Let's try to find about this in today's video. So now friends, what's special about the mutation is that it happens in every living being, whether it's humans, animals, plants, trees and even viruses. Mutations accompany reproduction. A person's DNA, when they have children and the DNA gets transferred from one generation to the next, on average, there are 100 to 200 mutations in the DNA. Most of the mutations are harmless. It can neither be seen and neither their effects can be felt. Same with viruses. Thousands of mutations take place in the COVID virus. Most of them do not bother us, but at times there are such mutations that make the virus more transmissible so that the virus can spread easily. And at times there are such mutations that make the virus more deadly. WHO or the World Health Organization keeps a track of the dangerous mutations of coronavirus. WHO has classified these mutations into two categories. The first category is variants of interest. Second category is variant of concern. Broadly speaking, variants of interest will include those coronavirus variants that have been detected in multiple countries and which have higher transmissibility, meaning that they spread easily, as compared to the original virus. On the other hand, the variant of concern include these coronavirus variants that has not only high transmissibility, not only do they spread more easily, but the disease caused by them is very much severe. And the effectiveness of the vaccine on these variants is less than compared to the original virus. Currently, WHO has put 4 variants in the variant of concern category. First, alpha, second, beta, third, gamma, fourth, delta. The alpha variant was called the UK variant initially because it was first found in UK. Similarly, the beta variant was found in South Africa, gamma in Brazil, and the delta variant was first discovered in India. The strain of the delta variant was first found in October 2020 in India. This was the cause of the second wave in India. Today, the delta variant has spread to over 80 countries. Its transmittability is extremely high, meaning it spreads really fast and easily. In extremely hyper-mathematical terms, studies have shown that the delta variant is 60% more transmissible than the alpha variant, and the alpha variant was 50% more transmissible than the original strain found in Wuhan in 2019. So you can imagine how much more infectious it is than the original. Generally, when viruses mutate and become more transmissible, they become less deadly as well. But there can be some rare cases where the virus becomes more transmissible and more deadly after the mutation. A study conducted in the UK had said that because of the Delta variant, the risk of hospitalization doubles as compared to the Alpha variant. It may also happen that this variant is not more deadly, but because it is highly transmissible, it spreads among so many people in such a short little time. So the death rate peaked a lot in this short time as compared to the same number of deaths in a longer time period. Another interesting thing to know is that the symptoms of the Delta variant are a little different than the original COVID-19 symptoms. Originally, a runny nose was not made out to be one of the major symptoms. But recently, a study has been conducted in the UK when people self-reported their symptoms. It was found that among the symptoms of the Delta variant, runny nose features prominently in the list of symptoms. Headache, runny nose, cold, sore throat were the top symptoms. So the symptoms of the Delta variant are very similar to the symptoms of the common cold. Loss of smell was the major symptom in the original strain of COVID-19. But for the Delta variant, it's ranked ninth in the UK study. The good news regarding the vaccine is that according to the data available till now, almost all the vaccines are definitely effective against the Delta variant. Pfizer vaccine, AstraZeneca's Covishield vaccine and the others have shown that they are more than 90% effective in preventing hospitalization and death. If you catch the Delta variant after taking both doses, now the Delta variant is no longer a major concern in India. But now we get to hear about a mutation named Delta Plus in the news. The Indian government has declared that the Delta Plus variant as the variant of concern. Some people believe there will be third wave in India because of the Delta Plus variant. The limited research conducted till now regarding it has found that the Delta Plus variant is 60% more transmissible than the Delta variable, and it is highly resistant against some drugs. But the reality is that, friends, we don't honestly know much about it. It is important to note that the World Health Organization has not declared it a variant of concern yet. Even though the Indian government has done so, Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) says that it is too soon to tell if there will be a third wave because of the Delta Plus variant. So it seems a bit unlikely that there will be a third wave because of the Delta Plus variant. But still, the experts believe that there is a very high chance that there will be a third wave in India. The gap between the two waves is said to be generally 15 to 16 weeks in an epidemic. A Reuters poll of 40 medical experts were conducted with the conclusion that the experts said that a third wave is inevitable. There will definitely be a third wave. And they believe that the third wave will come around October of this year. On the other hand, AIIMS director Randeep says that third wave may come in the next 6 to 8 weeks if people stop wearing masks and stop following social distancing. But there are some experts like Dr. N.K. Arora. Dr. N.K. Arora is the chief of the center's COVID-19 working group. He says that the third wave of coronavirus will not happen before December of this year. So there are estimations from October to December by the doctors and experts. This is just the time. But if we are to talk about the severity, how dangerous can the third wave be? A report of the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research has stated that it is very likely that the third wave will not be as severe as the second wave was. It may be less disastrous than that, but does that mean that we can relax because there's nothing to worry about? No, it doesn't mean that. Because take an example of Africa, South Africa precisely. The first wave in South Africa was because of the original coronavirus, and the second wave happened because of the beta variant that was found in South Africa. And now the third wave is happening because of the Delta variant. And the third and second wave seems equally dangerous, and they have spread so rapidly. Experts believe that their government is to be blamed for not planning things properly and because of the insufficient vaccine rollout. As of today, less than 5% of people have been vaccinated in their country. Had more people been vaccinated, then the Delta variant wouldn't have caused havoc. Take Israel's example. 60% of its population have been vaccinated. When the Delta variant reached Israel, the government definitely took some measures. Some people were infected, but hospitalization and death are still negligible in Israel. So friends, the good news is that in recent times, the vaccination rate in India has increased very well. Recently, India broke the record of vaccinating more than 8 million people in a day. That's an amazing fact. The sooner the vaccination are administered, the sooner people are vaccinated. We will have a better chance of beating the third wave. But the unfortunate thing is that this speed of vaccination may still not be enough to completely avoid the third wave. The government aims that by the end of the year, the entire adult population of India will be vaccinated. At an individual level, there is only one sure shot, long term solution of being protected from the third wave, and that is to get vaccinated as soon as you get the chance to. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope all of us be safe. This is Jeannie signing off. Let's meet in the next video.